Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about this book. Great entrepreneurs are found on the other side of the pressure. I love this book so much. This book was written by a great author, which is my good friend. And I'm going to be diving into this book and telling you all about this book, where you can get it to purchase, and how this book is going to help you to navigate your entrepreneurial journey. So if this video is something that you're interested in, please stick around. If you are new, welcome to my channel. And if you're not new, welcome back. Please go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. Like the video, leave a comment, share the video with a friend. And do not forget to turn on your post notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I post my next video. So if you want to hear about this book, stick around. So before I start to tell you about this book, I want to tell you a little bit about the author. So her name is Kemon Shabalala, and she was born in Jamaica, raised in Jamaica, but now she lives in England. She's traveled the world. She's an author, a mentor, a researcher. She's a business owner because she owned her own publishing company, which also publishes this book in the UK, and so much more. But that's just some of the. She's also a podcaster, and she's also on YouTube. Her business is also on YouTube, so she wears many hats. So she wrote this book, and this book contains 14 Black entrepreneurs from different nations that tells you about their story in navigating the entrepreneurial fields, how they have overcome challenges, and how they are still overcoming challenges. Because in business, you never really overcome everything at once, because challenges arises by the day, and you have to learn how to overcome those challenges on a daily basis. So before I get into a little bit more about what the book is about, so she reached out to me about last year sometime, and said that she's gonna write a book, and if I want to be a part of the book, because I have a business, I have a website, and she said that would be a good exposure for you, and also just for the content, just to help with the content of the book. And she reached out to me, and I wrote my piece and I gave it to her. And she's also an editor, so I just remember, because she edited the book herself, so she wears many hats, she does many things. And she is my dear friend. I've known her ever since I was going to primary school. We became friends. We went to the same high school together. We were in the same class together. And then she migrated to the UK. She traveled to South Africa, and she was living in South Africa for a few years. She's also a mathematician. She studied that in South Africa, and she does so many things. So she reached out to me, and I gave her my piece, and she put it together, edited it, and so forth. And so this book, let me tell you, this book is a very powerful book. I've read this book, and this book have helped me when I read this book, reading this book, right, learning from other Black entrepreneurs, women from if I remember, Jamaica. You have women from the UK, women from Nigeria, South Africa, and did I say America? And I think that's about it. So I think that's the 4 countries that are involved. 4 ladies that are involved were all from these 4 these countries. So this book talks about each individual in this book, explain what their business is about, their challenges, how they come up with the idea of the business idea, how they have started their business, the struggles that they go through, how many times they've got knocked down, knocked off their feet, lost so much money, and how they have learned to overcome the challenges to rise to the top and became the entrepreneur that they are. You know, this book was strategically written to encourage and motivate young Black female entrepreneurs. And I've read this book, I've gotten my copy, I've read this book, and the author also shared her story, which I'm not going to lie, not because she's my friend, her story is so touching. And other women, I've found some women stories in this book, because I don't know them personally. You know, I don't know them personally. I just know my friend was the author who wrote the book. And her story, even though I know her, she dives so deep into some of the things that she has experienced, being an entrepreneur, and so many other personal things that really open my eyes to society, how society view you, how society sees you, and so many things that are really touching and emotional. Because I know there's a lot of young women right now who are struggling with wanting to become an entrepreneur, is an entrepreneur, and is struggling to navigate the daily challenges. And let me tell you, as I put in this book, because my story is also in this book. My story is also in this book of how I became, because I talk about this in a previous video, of how my love for beauty come about from ever since I was a child. All my stories here, it tells you about some of the struggles that I've overcome, and I've also give some gems, some quotes and stuff that are going to help you. You know, so I would encourage any woman, any young woman, female entrepreneurs that are wanting to become an entrepreneur, is an entrepreneur, and is struggling, to read this book. This book is going to help you. It's going to tell you that you're not alone, and that there are other women out there who are going through the same thing that you are going through, and even worse, you know, and what I've helped them to overcome. You know, so many encouraging words, so many encouraging life stories, and so many things. Also, she has written a book. She has also, this book also, you can also get this book. This book is a step-by-step guide that is also gonna help you navigate your entrepreneurial journey. It's gonna help you to set goals, and it's gonna help you to execute them, because a lot of us set goals, but we never have a plan on how we are going to execute those goals. So this book is very practical, and it's going to help you on your journey to setting your goals, navigating them, and also executing your goals. So one of the stories that in this book that really I'm going to tell you one of the stories in this book that really opened my eyes, because one thing I know is that I can learn from others, because every day we learn new things. You can learn from somebody else's story as an entrepreneur, you know, and we're all growing in the field, and there is never one time when you have learned everything that is going to help you on your entrepreneurial journey, because somebody may have gone through something that you have not gone through, and no, they're able to tell you how they overcome that, things that they've done, and how that situation has helped them. This book is so powerful. So I'm gonna tell you one of the stories that helps me, and I'm also gonna give you a quote from this book also. So I'm gonna first read my quote from this book, my own quote from this book, and I hope it makes a difference for you. I'm gonna be reading from the book. It's a little short paragraph, or two to three sentences. So and I hope that it interests you, and I hope that after the video's ended, you can go ahead, and I'll link the information to the website in UK where you can get it to purchase. It's available on Amazon also. You can go ahead and purchase. All of that information will link below. So this is from me. Our mindset and circumstances influences our entrepreneurial journey. When we're pushed to our limits, we often discover untapped reservoirs of determination and creativity. This is so powerful. In contrast, when comfort cushions our efforts, we might inadvertently hinder our business's potential. So that's from me, and I'm also going to give you one from another female entrepreneur from this book. There's so many, but I'm going to give you three. So I've given you one, I'm going to give you two more, so you have an idea what this book is about. And I may read one little paragraph for you from the author, from her story. So I'm going to read one little paragraph from the author. There's so many gems and so many things here, but I'm just going to, I found one, and I'm just going to read it. And I'm going to read a quote from her to you also. So there's one point in the book where she shared her story, and she was saying, because she's a business owner, as I said, she owns her own publishing company in the UK. So she said, Remember, running a business is not a casual or a hobby. It's a serious commitment. Treat it as such, and your team will follow suit. When your staff witness your dedication to maintain a high standard of professionalism and integrity in your business, it helps shape the culture and identity of your company. So this is mainly for persons who have a company and have employees. So that's something that she says, and I'm going to read a quote from her. If you employ people whose values do not align with yours, you will have to be willing to change. Let them bring your business to the ground or let them go at some point. Those are the choices that you will have. So that's from her, the author, and so many more in here, but I just touch on those two, so just you have an idea of what I'm gonna read. Also another quote from, this quote is from Christina Brooks. So the one I read before was from me, Alicia Henry. The one I just read is from Kimon, and this is from Christina. So Christina says, silence self-doubt and shatter limiting narratives. Embrace your voice, raise your hand, and assert your presence. Our forebearers' struggles demand more than survival. They beckon us to flourish, to construct a world that mirrors our ideas, ambitions, and aspirations. So that's just to give you a little tip, a little smoke of what this book is about. So if you guys are interested in purchasing this book, I will link the website down below where you can get it to purchase. And it's also available on Amazon for sure, you can get it. This, I will also link this down below also so you can get the workbook, because you can't take one without the other. Because this, after you read this book, if you're on your journey of becoming an entrepreneur, or if you're an entrepreneur and need help in navigating challenges, I need to hear about women's stories that mirror your story and women that you can relate to, then you would need to take both, because this one is going to help you. The one that is practical is going to help you to set goals and execute them. So I hope you guys like my video today. If you go ahead and like the video, if you have not already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, leave a comment, turn on your post notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I post my next video. And if you guys want me to talk more, because I have a lot more content coming about entrepreneurship and so much more. So today was just about this book, just to introduce this book to you. But if you need more, please go ahead and reach out to me. My email will be linked in the description bar below. My TikTok, follow me on TikTok at Sassy, SASSY Alicia. Instagram is linked below. All information, everything you need to reach out to me will be linked below. So thank you guys so much for watching this video today, and I hope to see you again in my next